This is the Shikotsu Toya National Park, filled with volcanic activity and deep caldera lakes. Join me as I explore this part of southern Hokkaido. My adventure begins in the little seaside town of Usu, camping right on the Pacific Ocean with Mount Usu rising in the distance. This active volcano has shaped both the town and the Lake Toya area throughout many of its eruptions. Today I'm setting off towards the mountain to explore its trails and witness the epic volcanic landscapes ahead. After a quick ride up the cable car, I arrived at Mount Usu's viewpoint. In the distance stands Showa Shinzan, a volcanic dome that rose from the farmland during the eruptions in the 1940s. Today it feels calm, but the landscapes are always changing. From there, I set off towards the crater walk of Mount Usu. Yo, look at that view, that is pretty crazy. I've just been doing this crater rim walk and I just can't stop stopping to take photos and videos. I mean, you can even see the furrow moles and just see how active this volcano actually is. Absolutely beautiful. So we've made it to the end of the southern part of this crater walk. As you can see, it looks absolutely stunning and Mount Usu is clearly active. You can see the furrow moles in the distance there. And obviously Mount Yote right behind us, absolutely dominating the space. For context, we're around 600 meters above sea level at the moment, and Mount Yote is over 2,000 or just under 2,000 meters. Just in the distance there we have Lake Toya, which I'll be then heading to later today, but I'm really enjoying it at the moment. I mean, these views are just spectacular, and this is my first time actually seeing this sort of volcanic landscape, so I'm already blown away and I can't wait to keep seeing more. After walking along the crater of Mount Usu, I've made my way down to Lake Toya. This caldera lake was formed from the same eruptions that created Usu, and it was such a peaceful place to stop after the climb. So I am here on Lake Toya, and this is the Ukimido, which is this beautiful, peaceful shrine. And what a place. It is so peaceful. I've just been walking around the grounds. And it's also really cool because Lake Toya, which is this beautiful lake behind me, is the third biggest lake caldera in Japan. So yeah, it's a pretty special place. The sunset is currently popping off behind me. You can see those beautiful orangey colors, but yeah. The next day, I made my way towards Lake Shikotsu, a deep caldera lake surrounded by peaks like Fupushi, Eniwa, and Tarumae. Compared to Lake Toya, it feels wilder and more untamed. With Tarumae on the horizon, my sights were set on the climb the next day. It was just after 7 in the morning when I set off to climb Mount Tarumae. Because of the road closure from the recent storms, I couldn't start from the usual 7th station. Instead, I began all the way from the base, adding an extra hour's walk up the forest road before even reaching the trailhead. The air was still damp from the rain, and it felt like a quiet, early start to the day. Alright, so we are here at the 7th station parking lot, which was where I was meant to go, but due to the recent storm and the road closure, I've had to pretty much walk all the way up here. It's taken me about an hour. But as you can see, Tarumae-san is looking epic behind me. Those volcanic slopes look sick. So let's go head on up. Gotta watch out for the bears though. Whoa. So you can see the rocks are a little bit more volcanic and there's a lot of scree. So we have now made it above the tree line. And as you can see, the views over Lake Shikotsu are absolutely insane. As you can see, right behind me, that mountain is Fupushi, which was actually made when Lake Shikotsu was actually a volcano, because this is actually a caldera at the moment, a lake caldera. So that was made when that actually erupted. So we are around about halfway, and I think it's time to keep on going and make it up to the top and see the epic crater, which I'm really looking forward to. Okay, so we have now made it to the top, and that is absolutely insane. Look at that huge crater right in the middle. As you can see, there's also volcanic gases coming out of it, but it is looking pretty insane. The views around here are absolutely crazy, and it's getting a little bit chilly, so I popped this on, but this is absolutely insane. I think what I want to do now is go around the whole crater. You can kind of do a loop around this big crater, so I think that might take me a couple hours, but I'm going to go head over to Fupushi side, the lakes, and yeah, I'll give it a go, I guess. This is absolutely insane. But for now, I think I might put the drone up because this is just too cool not to. From the summit, I began my way along the ridge towards the northern peak. This isn't the highest or toughest climb in Hokkaido, but for me it's an important step. I'm still building my fitness back, and hikes like this give me a chance to test myself, to see where I'm at, and to know that I can take on bigger challenges ahead. Alright, so we have just made the traverse from Tarumae-san all the way down to, I'm not actually sure what this peak is, but it's very close to Fupushi and Lake Shikotsu right behind you. But yeah, the views of Tarumae-san, this absolutely crazy crater, is absolutely insane. And the views, even all the way down to the Pacific Ocean in Tomakai, are just absolutely beautiful. So I think it is time for me to head back down to the van and go find an onsen. Alright, so after climbing Tarumae-san yesterday, I found myself today just editing and catching up on some rest. I found myself at this beautiful beach spot here in the little town of Noboribetsu. I plan to check out Jigokudani and all of those cool onsens tomorrow morning. So I'm going to enjoy a lovely sunset dinner here on the beach of Noboribetsu. But yeah, what a spot I'm at. I think I might put the drone up actually, eh? That evening, I was in a local hotspot for fishing, and I was approached by a kind fisherman. We got talking about my travels across Japan and where I've been and where I'm going, and he shared that it was his dream to do the same. Before we finished, he invited me to go fishing with him the next morning. Momo iro.
この色もいいよ。
桃色ですね。
これも最高。
おお。
秘密だ。
秘密ですね。
これもそうだよ。素晴らしい色。
魚釣りよくできますか？なんかどのぐらい毎週。
そうだね。この鮭釣りは頑張っていっぱい行くようにしてる。波なんだこれ。三枚波。これがいいの。この波。仕掛けがふわーって動くの波で。
そうですね。それは魚みたいな感じ。
動くの。波がなかったら全く動かない。ずっとこのままなんだ。
そうですね。
波が来たらこうやって動くから鮭がバクッ。それ大事。
そう。
オッケー？
はい、オッケー。
行くぜー。Just point.
魚お願いします。
今来るから言うと喋ってたら俺もなんか旅行してる気分になれるわ。旅行してるみたい喋ってたら。
そう
気持ちがね。
楽しみ。
なんかねこうやってね旅してる人とトラベルしてる人と会話してたら喋ってたら俺もなんか旅してるみたいな。
行きたい。そう。まあ世界は大きいね。
ね。
面白い。
いやー夢だ。
頑張ってね。
そうだ。
そう。
なんだゴミついてるかな。
ゴミですね。いっぱいね。A bit further inland from Noboribetsu lies Jigokudani, which translates as Hell's Valley. It's a little bit touristy, but naturally really impressive. Steam vents and bubbling pools of boiling water spread across the valley, all powered by the volcanic activity beneath Mount Hiyori. Pretty insane. I then ended the walk with a nice relaxing foot bath in the natural springs of Jigokudani. Alright, so that is a wrap on this week's episode. Thank you so much for making it this far in the video. It really does help me out. And recently we smashed my goal of 200 subscribers by the end of September. So it is only right to set a new goal. I'm thinking 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I think it's a reasonable target and we can do it. So as always, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.